And Ornstein Bomber suggests that Semenyo could be making a move to either Arsenal or Liverpool this January. Ibou and Szobo are locked in contract talks with Liverpool. What happens next with the duo? And Alisson Becker returns to training this week. And should we put him straight back to the team or continue playing Mamardashvili? People, it's Monday evening, so you know what that means. Sit back, relax, go and grab some food, grab a drink. It's Monday Night Live. Let's get into this.
Hi, this is Jordan Henderson, and you're watching Team Kop-ish.
Being free back again, ripping LFC till the end, so go on tell a friend. If they rockin' red, they're a 10 champions, we the best, we come again. Kop-ish clean up in every region, elevation in every season. Catch up in all the fast match up in real rap and drifty go on tell them this is that, this is that. This is Kopish, this is Kopish. Reppin' Liverpool to the end, champions, we the best, come again. This is that, this is Kop-ish, this is Kop-ish. The main free back up in your screen, real ones know this the place to be. This is Kop-ish.
Big up, lovely people. Hope you're well. Please do smash the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, all that good stuff as well. Man, like Matt, how you doing, my bro?
I'm good, you know, bro. I kind of just want this international break to be done with. Big up Florian Wirtz and Cody Gakpo. If I'm not mistaken, both of them have got 2 assists, I believe, and Gakpo's also got a goal, or at least Gakpo's got an assist and a goal, and Florian Wirtz has 2 assists.
Yeah.
Big up their man there over international duty. You know what I'm saying? Showing the people them that yes, they have quality, and if they are utilized correctly, they can do what they need to do. So yeah, man, big up our soldiers, them that's playing for their countries. Man like Van Dijk as well. There's others, obviously. Commiserations to obviously Szobo and Kirkes.
Yeah,
bro, Szobo not in the World Cup, man.
Yeah.
That doesn't even make no sense.
Seeing Szobo crying like that hurt, you know.
I know. Remember who else is that? If I'm not mistaken, ain't Isak at the World Cup as well, bro?
Maybe.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, there's a few like. Come on, man. I know people will say, oh, it's better for us and rare in terms of like, oh, the players not going away, you know, injuries and burnout. But I'll tell you this. If the player goes to a World Cup, in my opinion, and does well, for me, it boosts their confidence for the rest of the season. Like, they're representing their country. I know we don't like international, you know, international like breaks and stuff, but when it comes to like World Cups and Euros, every player, in my opinion, benefits unless they get injured. Do you know what I mean? So
I hear it.
Yeah.
Just on that, do you think? I know we touched on this briefly in the show this afternoon with Cass, Joey, and George.
Yeah.
And Daps as well. Big up those guys. Do you think there's a chance that this could potentially hurt Szobo's season a little bit, seeing how distraught he was and the fact that he knows he's not going to the World Cup now?
I think it's gonna do one of two things. It's either gonna really affect his season where he struggles to get out of that funk, maybe like the disappointment, and maybe doesn't hit the heights of what he's done so far, or it spurs him on and he's able to galvanize and put in an even better performance and potentially help us, you know, win a Champions League, or dare I say it, for some of you guys that still believe we can win a Prem, which I don't believe we can anymore. I think it's too late, but you know, or win an FA Cup. Who knows? But I'm gonna lean towards the latter. Szobo is a warrior. He's a character. I think he's got that natural grit and determination. He just has that, and I think that it will help him this season. Not help him, but like it will make him even more like what's the phrase I'm looking for? A word like
hungry for success potential.
Yeah, more the hunger, but will be even stronger. So, yeah, man. Big up Szobo, man, and obviously Kirkes as well.
Indeed. Szobo looked like he took it really to heart. Like obviously Kirkes, you could see the distraught. He was distraught, but I think with Szobo as the captain, I think he probably took it even more to heart than
100
Kirkes.
100, I think so. And bro, he's one of the this season. Szoboszlai's been one of the best midfielders in Europe, and I don't know if you watched the game, bro. Man done everything he could to try and get them there, you know,
as he's been doing for Liverpool.
Yeah, and you never guess who the arch enemy was on the night.
Kelleher.
Kelleher, blood.
How did Kelleher play well?
Yeah, I saw some of the game. Kelleher played very, very well.
Oh, okay. Kelleher's quality.
Very well. We know this is what I'm saying. We know Kelleher's cold.
He knows Kelleher's good.
Yeah, 100. Bruv, we've said it maybe for the last I want to say 2 years. Kelleher might be the best number 2 in the Prem. And yeah, there's a debate between who's better of him and Mama Dashvili. So
who do you think's better out of the two? Decided to put you on the spot.
Kelleher's got a better distribution. 1v1, I'm going Mama Dashvili.
Yeah.
Penalty saving, I might go Kelleher, even though that's really cold. Shots from long range, I'm going Dashvili. I might give the slight edge to Kelleher. I just think.
Oh, is it?
Slight edge right now, but I think Dashvili will change that though. I think experience as well. I think Kelleher's experience in the Prem. Things I only watched really a little bit of what I watched. I tried as much as I could of Dashvili last year, and don't get me wrong, Dashvili was getting packed in.
Yeah, he was getting moved.
But it's kind of like it was like a false kind of like view because Valencia was shocking, but what he did do, what he had to do at times was cold. But I still give it to Kelleher at the edge. But I think Dashvili will be better than him, though. I don't think that's even a let's be with Kelleher. Next couple of years, if Dashvili is able to somehow keep that number 1 jersey, or say 3 years, I think we talk about Dashvili as one of the top 5 goalkeepers in world football in the next 3 years.
That's fair.
But it's just the distribution that he needs to fix up. Other than that, though, I think he's kind of got it all, in my opinion, anyway.
Fairs. Right, let's speak about Antoine Semenyo. It feels like all we do is speak about Antoine Semenyo.
Bruv, I'm telling you. Should we? All right, you're going to go. No, you said
you go.
All right, so earlier on today, Manla Ornstein dropped a bomber. Yeah, Bournemouth may be powerless to stop Antoine Semenyo exit as contract contains a 65 million release clause. So, let's speak about this, chat. I will read out the article for those people that can't see. Can only go to audio. Bournemouth reluctantly accept. Actually, have I missed out any part? No. Bournemouth reluctantly accept that they may be powerless to prevent Antoine Semenyo from leaving the club as soon as January, even though their desire is to retain him until the end of the season. Semenyo was coveted by clubs including Man United and Spurs last summer, but signed a new contract in July that runs until June 2030 and has enjoyed an impressive campaign so far to keep him at the Vitality Stadium, which appears to have paid dividends. With a 25-year-old already accumulating 6 goals and 3 assists to help his team reach 9th place in the Premier League table. Bournemouth agreed a fresh deal would contain a release clause. Suitors were told during the previous market that the fee required to secure Semenyo was around 70 million, whereas the sale price for the winter is now formally set at 65. It must be activated by a specific day, which will give Bournemouth a couple of weeks to replace their best player and is available to any team. Is Semenyo the best player in the Premier League right now from October? The Bournemouth player is equally threatening with his left and right feet, foot, and as also Fulham found out. The Ghanaian international has recently been linked to Liverpool, Man United, and Spurs. However, if Bournemouth manage to fend off admirers in the coming months, the mechanism will again be available once the subsequent transfer window opens, except at an even lower figure. So what they're saying is, Semenyo in the summer, the fee
5 million Jan, and then
so I'm gonna say around 55, between 55 and 65. That's my guess. While losing Semenyo would come as a significant blow, Bournemouth have experience of key squad members departing and failing to knock their head coach and Andoni Iriola's men, of course. Senabadin Hoyson moved to Real Madrid in May when they capitalized on a 50 million clause, and a year earlier, Spurs landed striker Dominic Solanke, who himself had a 65 million exit provision. Bournemouth have also sold left-back Milos Kerkez, centre-back Ilya Zabani, and winger Dango Owatra, only to maintain an upward trajectory. Those presidents indicate that they'll be working on targets in all positions and formulating contingency plans should Semenyo go.
Can I say something, Matt?
Yeah, go. Yeah.
You just read out that they lost Kerkez, Zabani, Hoyson,
Owatra.
Oacha. They've
Yeah.
lost Solanke.
Yeah.
Who was that? Was those the ones? Yeah.
Yeah.
And in losing those players, they've still been able to maintain and improve. You'd arguably say. I know people say Iriola hasn't got any trophies. He ain't got some experience in Europe and stuff like that. But surely that must open people to think, you know what? If he can do that at Bournemouth after losing that, he's lost 3 of his back 4. And they've still been absolutely fine. Surely that must suggest that he's a top manager, man. Surely.
I mean, here's the thing, though. I rate Iriola. I rate what he's doing and what he's had to overcome in terms of players leaving. I do think, though, Bournemouth and Liverpool are totally 2 different commodities. Bournemouth, you see how they're in 9th place right now. That's very, very good for Bournemouth, and rightly so, because they're both like him losing players and him managing to keep Bournemouth so competitive is absolutely insane. However, at Liverpool, you're not even allowed any grace, which is what we found. And we have to be honest, including yourself and others, Cal. When you manage Liverpool, you can't make any mistakes. And if you do, the spotlight is on you. And I just feel like with Iriola coming in at Liverpool, I think he could do an amazing job. But again, I still think he would need time. And the players would need to understand his methods and ideologies. Now, I'm not saying he would be a bad manager. I think he'll be a very good manager. I just think because of the transfer window that we've had, expectations have gone through the roof. One thing I will say, though, is this, Dan. This is not aimed at you, Cal. This is just aimed at anybody that is saying you're not too sure if the manager's still the right guy. When we had Jurgen Klopp, we only won in terms of major trophy, we only won 1 Prem and 1 Champions League. Now, albeit we did pick up FA Cup and Carling Cups, right? But we didn't win every
Super Cup and World Club.
No, but we didn't win a Prem every single year. We didn't win a Champs every single year, but we did pick up trophies along the way. This is why when I say, and again, there's no proof that this happened. If the manager doesn't win the Premier League, but is able to still pick up a trophy, isn't it kind of the same thing that Klopp did? And even if you had a problem with it, you maybe understood the circumstances. Now, the circumstances are different. Klopp had to kind of rebuild Liverpool, like from the ground up. The players weren't good enough. Slot is just continuing on the greatness that Klopp left. However, unfortunately, some of that greatness left. One piece of greatness, I want to lie, is man like Trent. And to his, I wouldn't say great. I wouldn't put Diaz and greatness in the same sentence, but Diaz was very, 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 very good player. Do you just feel like maybe I won't use the word reactionary, but do you think we're being a bit harsh? When I say harsh, the manager deserves all the criticizing for losing games and game plans and sending players out to do we don't even know what, yeah. But should we give it more time, Cal? That's what I'm asking you. Like, should we allow the manager more time to get things right? Because, like I said, under Jurgen Klopp, he didn't get it right all the time. And there were times when we were so angry with Klopp and we're like, bruv, we're not winning the league, you know. And we just got vexed. And we're like, these standards aren't good enough. And I don't think in any point in Klopp's reign, Cal, did you ever say Klopp out. And maybe that's just because you believed in him more. Maybe because of the reputation that he had before. So you have more belief. There's more to go off rather than Liverpool fans just saying, look at last season. Whereas with Klopp, he had a dossier. What's your thoughts on that? And that's quite a loaded question, but
no. To quote Rick Ross, I built it ground up. You bought it renovated, huh?
No,
that's what Klopp would say to Slot right now. I built this place, and you said it. He built it ground up. Remember the team Klopp took over?
Yeah.
And remember the team that Slot took over. And I think that's why I don't think the criticism's harsh. That's why the standards are different. So Klopp came in 15-16. I didn't expect him to win anything that season. 16-17, I didn't have any expectations to win anything. 17-18, I thought we could win the Champions League because of the run we were on. But we saw how that final went when Salah got injured.
Yeah.
18-19, I expected to win the Prem. And we got 1 point within it and then won the Champions League. The following season, I didn't think we'd win anything because we didn't do anything in the summer. Then we won the Prem. The following season, I expect us to win, but the reason I didn't crash out on Klopp is because he lost all of his centre-backs and the club didn't give him what he needed.
Can I just say one thing about that one season? And I know you're going to continue. There was a point where we all got kind of another Klopp when he was playing centre midfield. He brought it on himself. I will say that.
No, we did.
Before, excuse me, before he got the Kabak and thing. Yeah,
that's true. Then the following season, we went for the quad and we got 2 out of the 4 trophies.
You were 2 results away from being invincible. No,
I know.
Go on.
Then,
that's insane to me. Yeah, go on.
In the following season, that's when my frustrations really started with Klopp because of the signings we made and the whole midfielder chat. But that was when he kind of relinquished control of coaching as much and started focusing on the management behind the scenes. Then his very last season, I did find frustrating. The reason why I don't think I ever said Klopp out, despite my frustration, though, is because we always played football that, for me, made sense to an extent. Even if sometimes the tactics didn't always make sense, the football made sense. None of it makes sense to me at the moment with Arne Slot. Like, none of it. Like, none of it at all. And I don't think enough's happened for me to go, like, I can blind him on that. We've barely had any injuries. Other teams have had more. Arsenal have had more injuries than we have this season.
Yeah.
Like, we've got some fantastic players on paper. It's just different. It's just different. So, yeah, that's where I stand on that.
I heard that.
In regards to Semenyo, though, let's get back to the topic, bro.
Yeah.
In fact, not Semenyo yet. I wanna build a bit more suspense. If I was to ask you to describe the type of winger Liverpool needs right now, what would it be? How would you describe them in terms of attributes, etc.?
Dynamic and technically gifted.
Okay, so I'm going to take those two. So dynamic, technically gifted.
And robust.
Robust. Would you rather have us have a goal-scoring winger or a creative winger? I know the dream is a hybrid, but out of the two, which would you prefer?
I'm going to say... Right now, we need a creator, but when Salah goes, we need a goal scorer. So I know I'm cheating here, but it's 2 different answers.
I know.
If we're talking about this season, we've got
both of them.
Yeah, both. Right now, it's more creativity we need. Creativity, because you've got goal scorer in Isak, goal scorer Salah, goal scorer Ekitike, goal scorer even Gakpo. So we need more creativity. However, when Salah goes, you're losing goal scoring and creativity. So I know I'm cheating here, Cal, but all right, let's just say for this season, I'm going to say creativity. Because I feel like we've got enough goal scorers. And I feel like you're almost trying to trip me up here because... I'm not. No. But not in a thing. You see Gakpo goes into the goal scoring rather than creating. And we have an issue with the goal scorer. Like, or the way how he plays the game, because he's more... As good as Gakpo is, he's more thinking about, I want to score, cut in, score. You see, when Wirtz played there, how different we looked. Whether it worked or not, it's about how Ekitike was playing. Yeah, there was more balance because that left winger wasn't just looking to score and cut inside. They were looking they look around the corner and saying, well, go on, I'm going to play make from here still. I'm going to assess the situation. Do I cut inside? Do a 1-2? Do I play a ball across the box? Do I put a cross with my left foot? Do I cross with my right foot? Do I go for goal? There was variety. The problem is with Cody Gakpo, and again, I don't want Gakpo to take this as a negative. I just know what I'm going to get from Cody Gakpo. I'm going to get cut inside and shoot. When you go KFC, you're going to get chicken. You know what you're going to get from KFC. You ain't going to get no lamb. You ain't going to get no, you know what I'm saying? No beef. You're going to get, you know what you're going to get, Cal.
Yeah.
There's no surprises. It's the same thing with Cody, fam.
I hear it. All right. Just on that, Matt. So just run me through the attributes again. Robust.
So I said robust, technically gifted, and dynamic.
Dynamic.
Yeah.
Okay. I think Semenyo ticks the box of robust.
Yep.
I think he ticks the box of dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
Call me crazy.
Yeah,
I don't think he ticks the box of technically gifted.
I know what you mean. All right, so I think he's technically gifted with shooting with both feet, but that's where it stops.
I think he's ambidextrous.
Yeah, well, even that, but you have to be technically gifted. Well, for you to be able to strike the ball with both feet at a high level, at a high clip, you've got to be technically gifted to do that, though. I will say that. Because what it is, even if you say you learned it, that you was always capable, but someone just had to show you how to do it. What I'm saying is this, yeah. If someone said to me right now, you got to be able to shoot with both feet, I reckon I could get better, but I don't think he could do that as good. Because I don't think.
Shout out to LFC Xavier. I think he's technically secure.
Yeah, I think he's technically secure, but I wouldn't say he's technically gifted.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he's gifted. I don't think that's a criticism of him personally.
No.
I
think.
All right.
So put in comparison.
Do you think he's a creative winger? I'm going to do the comparison stuff in a bit. So hold
I think he's more of a goal scorer, in my opinion. But I think it's Semenyo. He can get assists, but I think he's more of the goal scoring winger, in my opinion. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So looking at Isak, because I think long term, well, in the short term, Isak should be our number 9, right? He's our best striker.
Yeah.
If we go and get a goal scoring winger, does that help or hinder Isak?
All right. It probably, but you would say hinder, but when you're a goal scorer, I think it could potentially hinder. Potentially. But it could also help because if people realize how dangerous it is, that means there'll be more space for others. It just depends how selfish the player is, bro. That's the honest truth. So Semenyo, as being as dangerous as he is and has a reputation now, or building up a reputation in the Premier League of one of the best wingers in the Prem, people know what he's about. You might have to double up on Semenyo, which would leave the extra man free for us. It just depends whether he ignores that, which I don't think he will. Semenyo is a team player. He's not. I hate to say it again. I don't like using Gakpo, but Gakpo for me is more of a. No, I'm taking that shot, bro.
So big up our brother Don Hassan.
All right, big up Hassan each and every time. Come on, bro.
Big up Hassan. Come on.
Big up. It was on the show earlier on today. People go check it out. Trust me.
Indeed.
Elite show as always, man.
Yeah, as always on Hassan's
as
channel.
Always.
Matt, I'm gonna say that I'm gonna take the heat for this one, so you don't have to. I rate Semenyo. In isolation as a footballer, I rate Semenyo very highly. And even though I don't think winger is the top of the priority list, it's still a priority. That being said, given what we have currently in the team,
people are crashing out on Gakpo, you know.
No, it's Fonzie. So I tell you what, Fonzie is so harsh, but does it in such a polite way. He finds a way of wording it that it's just like
I didn't even see what Fonzie says. Still,
Fonzie's brilliant, man. That's my guy. Even though I'm not his. Pause. I don't know if Semenyo's a type of winger that helps us right now.
Can I ask why it doesn't help us right now?
Yeah, because I think we need a player who's got excellent close control and close dribbling and is extremely creative. And when I say creative, I'm not just talking about getting assists. I'm talking about creating opportunities for other players, whether that be for the winger, for the striker. And I know this will be met. And again, I want to make it very clear. You see, if we sign Semenyo, I'll be very happy because of the individual we're signing. I just don't think like it works just now. And
it's because you're thinking of you see, all right, Kvaratskhelia is what I know. I don't want to keep going like speaking about players we couldn't get.
Hey, wait, when you mention Kvaratskhelia, it's like speaking about like it's like if my wife left me. That's when you when you mention Kvaratskhelia, that's how I feel. Like it's like I hear slow jams in my head. I'm like feels
Kvaratskhelia. Yeah, you know what it is because Kvaratskhelia,
he was that guy.
Is technical. I do think he's dynamic enough. Maybe not the most, but he's dynamic enough. And I do think he's more
John's
robust.
crashing out on me, bro.
Yeah.
That was
No,
always in the
bro, he
end.
said, big up John, each and every time.
Big up,
John,
John.
like,
He's
for people
been a Semenyo fan from time still, to be fair.
Yeah. I think. All right, Semenyo is more of a winger than Gakpo. Does that make sense?
Yeah, of course he is. But here's my
Gakpo is
thing,
like, do you know what Gakpo is? Gakpo is like a striker
he plays wide.
stuck in a winger's body or something. Have I said that right? Is that the right way around?
Yeah.
Or winger? No, yeah, he's a because
Yeah.
what it is, it's like Gakpo should be a striker, but he's a winger.
Gakpo really should be the best winger in the world when you look at it physically and everything. Like, he should be the best winger in the world. Like,
Yeah,
he should be.
because
He's
like
just not going to be.
the problem is he doesn't have the like. You see the footwork. He don't have footwork like. How can I explain it, Joe?
All right, if I was to ask
cool
you,
winger?
who's a better
That was
dribbler?
cool.
Who's a better dribbler in your opinion? Semenyo or Matoma?
Matoma. That's not even a discussion.
All right. If I was to say to you, who's a better dribbler, Diaz or Semenyo?
Diaz.
If I was to say to you, Rodrigo or Semenyo?
Rodrigo.
Rafael Leao or Semenyo?
Rafael.
So when I say things like he's not technically gifted or I don't know if his style of play suits us, it's not me shading the player. I look at how teams play against us, and rarely do you have like room to run into as a winger. He's someone that I look at and I go, if he's got room to run into, like, he's a problem because he's so strong, he's so fast, and he'll just hold off defenders.
Yeah.
But when we're faced with a low block, can he get the ball, keep it close, little touches, and then go past someone in the blink of an eye? I don't know if he can do that.
One thing I'll say Semenyo can do, because he's so dynamic, so he might not have the footwork.
Who's better at him and Doku as a dribbler? It's Doku, man.
Doku.
Who's better at him and Malik Fofana as a dribbler?
I'd probably say Malik might be a bit more technically gifted.
Barcola.
All right, do you know what it is though? And I'll tell you why. All these players you're mentioning, their ball manipulation is a bit better than Semenyo's. Like, so you see, like when you've got that low center of gravity, I don't think Semenyo has that. But what Semenyo does have is go on. Go on.
Big up to Tev. I know we weren't doing content back then, so I can't categorically say improve it. I never said this about Mane though. I can't explain how happy I was when we got Mane because, with all due respect, Mane and Semenyo when it comes to dribbling, Mane clear.
Oh yeah.
Like Mane, we're talking about prime Mane.
Yeah,
clear. So this is why I say I don't subscribe to the notion that he's like a Mane. He's nothing like Mane was.
No, I think what people are doing though is all right. So I said it's a little bit of a lazy comparison. However, all right, Mane's robustness and how he plays the game is similar. That doesn't mean to say their qualities are the same.
Oh yeah,
so
that I'll agree with you.
So you see how Semenyo is robust. He'll give you a prime example. One of Mane's best games from a defensive point of view was against Leicester, against Ben Chilwell. This is
you.
Prime Chilwell was run off the park. Yeah, done. Mane was
like the netty, bruv.
Yeah, bruv. Mane was going mad. Semenyo can't, maybe not to that level, but Semenyo will chase down that defender and make it, and he'll make them work in it. Gakpo won't really do that as such. And I like the way how Semenyo's got that drive, he's got that will to win. He's ambidextrous as well. Mane has that as well. Where they differ, though, in my opinion, though, is I just think Mane was just better technically gifted. He's just better. But in terms of like the lazy narrative of pace and power, you can do that. And because they both, I'm not only that, Cal, they can both play on the wing as well. Left or right at equal the same kind of quality. But that's where it stops, though, because they're not the same player. I just think if there's someone you could maybe liken him to out of all the players maybe that we've seen, maybe Mane might be the shot, but he's not Mane. He's not Mane. Mane's Mane, bro. Mane a legend. And again, I know Semenyo's footballing story is nowhere near done. This is no shame on Semenyo. But what Mane was doing, even at Southampton, was an absolute joke. Like, I'm talking. I remember when we got linked with Mane, and I used to say, I'm not sure because he's cold, yeah, but he'd be inconsistent. When I saw Mane have that second season at Southampton, I was like, yeah, no, Mane's actually stupid because he's doing that at Southampton. And these times, Southampton, they're good players, but the Southampton were nowhere near the top of the league. They were like mid-table team, but you could just see in it, I guess. You could just see it. So
yeah, Mane. Again, I know he wasn't everyone's cup of tea when he signed from Southampton, but I thought Mane was just. I was over the moon when we signed Mane, man. Like I looked at him and I was just like, I just know he's gonna be fantastic. I didn't know why. I just looked at him and was like, I know this guy's gonna be it. And he proved it. Now again, I'll be very clear. I'm not saying Semenyo can't be that guy in the future. He can be. I just don't know. Like, all right, so for me personally, if you're buying Semenyo, then you have to play, and if Salah's starting on the right and Semenyo is starting on the left, for example, you have to play a Katike, in my opinion. You need more of a facilitator. Whereas if you get Semenyo on the left, Isak, and then say you had an Elise on the right, then I think you could play Isak through the middle.
Yeah, that cooks still. I know what you mean. Because Salah's at the point of his career, we were talking on screen, he's in that I can still create and score goals. But in terms of things like, I don't know, like transition and thing, Salah just wants to be as close to goal as possible and get goals. So he's just asked to see Salah goal scorer, who obviously can still facilitate, obviously. But because of that profile on the right-hand side with Salah, you need to complement Salah. By having two goal scorers next to Salah is not complementary, especially if that forward is Isak. Ekatike, that can work, pal. So if you've got Ekatike, Semenyo, and Salah, that can work. But if you've got Isak, Semenyo, and Salah, I don't know if that will work as well. It will work, but not nowhere near as good. And that's just because Ekatike is more of a facilitator than Isak.
All right, Matt. You spoke about comparisons, so I've just grabbed some little comparisons here. So can you see this? All right, so this is, I can't do Rodrigo from this season because he's barely played any minutes, so it's not going to be a fair reflection because he's.
Can you zoom in a little bit, just a little bit?
Of course, yeah.
Even if you can't see the graph, just so I can see the numbers. Yeah. Cool. All
right, so what I might do is I'll use Semenyo from last season because that'd be a bit more of a fair reflection because I've actually used Rodrigo from last season as well. Yeah. So Semenyo played more minutes. Rodrigo had more progressive carries. Semenyo had more dribbles completed. NPG
non-penalty goals.
Semenyo slightly. Non-penalty GA. Semenyo ahead there. Assists though is Rodrigo. Key passes though Semenyo ahead. Crosses completed is Rodrigo. Now bear in mind, Rodrigo would have been crossing into Mbappe a lot of the time. And he was also playing on the right-hand side. Now, where Semenyo would shine is that Semenyo can play equally well on the right and the left, in my opinion, whereas Rodrigo is way better on the left, in my humble opinion. Yeah. But I look at this, and granted, different leagues, different teams, different styles. But I look at that and I think Rodrigo's more akin for playing in a system that's similar to ours and playing in an environment similar to ours, whereby teams will play a lower block, teams will sit in against us, and you have to be creative and you'll have to score goals at times as well. So again, I know Rodrigo splits our community in terms of who's better.
I believe in him, bro. Is that what it is?
I just think he needs to be in a better environment.
He's not in the right environment. He's not playing the favorite position. He's never been really given the keys to the city like Vinicius at one point. I feel like if Rodrigo was given the keys at a certain club, I think he'll do very, very well in the right environment. I genuinely feel like if we had a choice between the two, this is just my humble opinion, I would prefer us to go for Rodrigo because I just think Rodrigo is a better technician. I think for the teams that we will come up against, he would suit our style a bit better. And I think he's got a little bit of mixture of both more so than Semenyo. But I'm not discrediting Semenyo because I know people won't like me saying this, but Rodrigo had been doing this thing. Like, if man want to talk about Rodrigo, rare, bro, go check out his goal scoring record in the Champions League. If I'm not mistaken, Cal.
Yeah, it's pretty.
If I'm wrong, chat, he actually might be the 5th highest goal scorer in Real Madrid's history, bro. And what he does in the Champions League is a joke. And we could talk about the league as well. Don't get twisted. But I just think Semenyo. Listen, they're the same age, aren't they? The same age? Are they the same age?
I think so, yeah.
Like, I don't know what to tell people. I'm not saying it's a wrong answer, and I'll rate Semenyo as well. I just think people are missing it with Rodrigo, like they did, because the GA is not off the charts and the pace and the power. People, I'm telling you, Rodrigo's got it. Like he's more naturally gifted than Semenyo. I just think Semenyo is at the best height, like the highest point of his career, and yes, he can go to the next level. I think Rodrigo was already way past that level that Semenyo's on now, except for he's stagnated. So it looks like he's gotten worse. Do you get what I'm saying? He's stagnated. Yeah. Like he's not really built on the last.
What I will say though, from a defensive standpoint,
yeah, Semenyo, bro.
Semenyo is better,
100%.
But I don't think Rodrigo's crap defensively. I think people have that notion that he's not good at all. Like I just think the way Real Madrid is set up and the fact of he probably has to do a lot more running because Mbappe and Vinicius barely.
They don't track him back.
They don't do anything. He's the one that does that. But shall I tell you who he kind of reminds me of a little bit, Rodrigo? Alexis Sanchez when he was at Barcelona.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. People thought he was good, but they didn't see the vision, like how sick he could be.
And then when he moved to Arsenal, the whole world got to see real Alexis Sanchez.
Yeah. You know what I can see happening, Cal? And I don't want to do this. Someone will get him, and then we'll all sit there and go, oh my gosh, we should have got Rodrigo. I promise you, Rodrigo is cold. But again, it's all about his mentality, bruv. I don't know whether he wants to. There are rumors that he wants to now leave, but this happened in the summer as well. But it's more prominent that he's going to leave because you look at the game time that he's had, bro. It's not looking good, bruv.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? But Semenyo, though, again, not saying it's Mane, but Semenyo might just need that next move where he goes mad.
Agreed.
And could go and could even prove me and you wrong to the point where, like, bro, I didn't even think he had that tech in him, you know. So he's got ability.
I don't think that Semenyo would fail at Liverpool. I just don't know
he wouldn't.
The output that people would expect him to get because of the output he gets at Bournemouth.
I got you.
So I don't think he's a player that would fail. I don't look at Semenyo and go, he's going to fail at Liverpool. I've looked at other players and thought that. I'll make no secrets about it. I thought Núñez would fail at Liverpool.
Yeah.
I don't have that feeling about Semenyo.
If Semenyo was to sign for Liverpool in January, so you get that 6 months bedding in time, what would you expect from him the following season? Like, what are the numbers that you would look at? So not just performances, but like what numbers would you look at from your left winger for you to go, all right, the hard work and determination there, the grit is there, the defense is there. But what about numbers?
Cameron's shameless, you know. With Cameron Núñez, bro.
Bro, that is Núñez is great. He's great. He's fun. Him and Drift, bro. Big up Drift. That is, them two there. Yeah. But yeah, what's the kind of return you would look at or production you would expect from Semenyo now going to Liverpool?
The question you've asked me is simple, Matt, but the reason I can't give a simple answer is simply because I don't know what to expect from Slot. If I was to say Slot played a formation and a style that helped rather than hindered our players, then I'd probably say I'd expect 15 goals and maybe 8 assists from Semenyo. in it. That's just. Am I being greedy by saying just Prem? No.
No, because the reason I said that is because Semenyo, you see, all right, let me explain something to people so people them know where I'm getting at. And again, I've got a factor in that he plays for Bournemouth, and Bournemouth are going to create nowhere near as much chances as a Real Madrid, yeah. But Semenyo 2 seasons ago got 8 goals in all comps, and last year was his best year with 13, and he's already got 6 this year. You see, Rodrigo, in the last 3 years, Rodrigo has 19, 17, and 14, and that is kind of in limited minutes as well.
That's across all comps, though, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I've done all comps for Semenyo as well. So he got 8, 13, and sorry, he got 1, 8, and 13. Rodrigo has 19, 17, and 14. This is all comps. But obviously, I'm going to factor in one's playing for Real Madrid, one's playing for Bournemouth. But there's 2 ways that you can look at it. Yeah, you could play for a lesser team. You're the star man. It's easier for you to score goals because they're playing towards your strengths. The team's built around you. You can look at it the other way, whereas you're Real Madrid and you're playing for Real Madrid, right? They dominate the ball. However, he's not the star man. Rodrigo's not the star man. He will never be the star man, and he's still managing to get them goals. It's how you look at it. Do you know what I'm saying? Because people just say, "Oh, La Liga's rubbish." Bro, the Liga ain't rubbish, bro.
I don't think it's great, though, man. I'll be real with you. I don't think it's great. Oh, again, you watch it way more than I do, so I'm not going to sit here and downplay your opinion. But
I don't think it's as... La Liga is still a good league, you know. I just think, again, it's kind of obvious. Where they struggle can be is that actually it's just P&P. Yeah. Physicality, that's it. We're talking about technique, bruv. Technique, they'll lick off the Premier League's head top, bruv. There's certain man that play in the Liga that Prem ballers can't even get near.
Look at someone like Mikel Merino. He's come to the Prem and he's made it look all right. Like he's been all right.
100.
Like even when up front, like
I hate to say it, Zubimendi. Remember, he's gonna struggle. People said he's gonna struggle. I hate to say it, chat. There's a reason why we looked at him. Zubimendi, he's done well. Alvarez has done it in Prem and La Liga. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm just saying, man. I just don't think we should be quick to shit on the Liga, man. The Liga might not be the greatest league in the world. It's not. It's not. I would never say that. But I think it's a bit better than maybe what people make out. And I understand people are always going to say, well, look at the teams there. But if you go look at the history, Carl, of the Champions League and the Europa League, there's a lot of Spanish teams there, fam. I'm just keeping it a buck.
Yeah, I hear it. So, if I was to say to you now, Matt, we signed Semenyo for 65 million in January, would you do it? Or would you?
Yeah, I would.
Would you look at other options first? Would you look at a Rodrigo? Would you look at a Yildiz? Or
I would look at them. I would. I would. I wouldn't just go because he's got released.
If I was to say to you, Matt, you've got to make a decision as realistic as you can be, but don't worry about the money. We've got it. Grab a winger. Who's it and why?
You know my answer, though.
I don't think I do.
If we could get a left winger right now, my first choice would be Rodrigo.
Oh, it would be. Okay, cool.
That it hasn't changed. It's never changed. Like I think he's a very, very good player. I think he's in the wrong environment. I think he needs to be one of the main players in a team or given the confidence and freedom to do what he needs to do. And I think he'll be cold. However, I'm not going to say no to Semenyo because I think Semenyo is still a very, very good player. And I think Semenyo could be the one that's maybe surprises me the most in terms of how good he can actually be. Those are the 2 players we should be looking at. Barcola, too much money. I think it'd just be stupid, even if we can get him. I do like Yildiz, however, I don't know why. I just prefer Semenyo and Rodrigo as players. I still think Yildiz is a good player. Kvaratskhelia is literally off the market. They are not, PSG are not selling him. Do you get what I'm trying to, that's reality. So for me, it's either Rodrigo or Semenyo. You're going to get me one of them 2 players, and I think that would enhance Liverpool because it gives a complete different option to Gakpo, bro. Big up Cody Gakpo, just getting the 250. Dude, no, I'm joking. Yeah, big up. I'm joking. I'm a big Gakpo fan.
In isolation, that comment's gonna come across bad.
Gakpo, if you're watching, I'm not even watching what you're doing, fam. Take your peas, bro. Take your peas, man. Big up Cody, man.
All right,
Would you
just
accept?
humor me here. I don't think this would ever happen. Would you want Vinny at the club?
Nah.
Oh, good. I'm with you on that one. I
Nah,
don't want
this
many.
he just brings drama and
Yeah,
foolishness.
yeah.
And
I'm
I ain't got time for it. And he would want to be the main man, and nah, I ain't got time for it.
Yeah, fully agree with that. Fully agree with
Yeah.
that. All right. So, do you think we get Semenyo, or do you think he goes to Arsenal? Because I think we're the two teams chasing. I know Man United are loosely linked.
Yeah.
Chelsea are always going to be linked with players whenever other teams are. 'cause it's just the
Spurs
nature
were
of
mentioned as well, you know.
I tell you what, I wouldn't rule Spurs out only because of Kudus and the fact they both play for Ghana. The only problem is that if Spurs lose both of them at the same time, it's curtain for them.
Oh, they're finished. I will say this, big up George. If they got Semenyo and they got a striker,
they'd finish top 4.
Spurs will finish top 4, like consistently. But I just don't think that's the route that they're gonna take. I don't know why. I don't know that they'll just do something Spursy. So I think our main rival is Arsenal. I think if Arsenal went in for
He's an
him,
Arsenal fan as well.
however, big up Indy Kyler, he did say Liverpool are favourites because he believes that they would have to sell a big player to get rid of him. Oh, sorry, to sign him. Sorry. Now, I just think it's more Arsenal creating space.
So do I.
Rather than, but that's what gives us the upper hand. If we act now, I think we get him. If we wait till the summer and we give Arsenal time to figure out their plans, I think he goes to Arsenal. I can't
I'll be real with you,
man.
man. I said this earlier. I wouldn't be surprised if we bid for him in January, agree everything, and then Arsenal swoop in and go, yeah, we want in, and he picks Arsenal. Similar to what happened with Eze and Spurs, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. I pray to God I'm wrong. I wouldn't be surprised.
Bro, I'll be honest.
He upgrades their left-hand side. Because look, as fantastic as a footballer Eze is, I think everyone can see it's not really working for him at Arsenal on the left wing. And if you go and get Semenyo, you can rotate between Semenyo and either Trossard or Martinelli, depending on who they get rid of. And then Eze and Odegaard can rotate for that number 10 spot. I'm
not going to lie. If they did that, that would be such a sucker punch, like a gut punch. You know?
Yeah, but it's what Liverpool have done that bare times.
Yeah, I know, but when it happens to you,
we've done that to Spurs bare times.
Yeah, but when it happens to your club, it's just the worst, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
It's always worse.
Yeah, of course.
And could you imagine if they'd done a remix of Let It All Work Out? Let it all work out. Could you imagine done a remix?
Yeah, so I get
some Ghanaian rhythm in the background.
Yeah.
Nah, it's Semenyo gone mad. Nah, I'm not gonna lie.
On this business.
Yeah.
On this business.
Nah. Well, I'll be real. If he goes Arsenal, though, they're problematic. I mean, they already problematic.
So here's my thing.
I mean, they're doing that with Martinelli, let alone Semenyo, bro.
Yeah, if we were to lose out to Arsenal, then we must move for Rodrigo. We have to move for someone.
Yeah,
we can't lose out on him and
you're
then
right.
not
We
move
can't
for someone.
Yeah, we can't sit there and go, oh, it's over. Like we have to move on to another target.
Shout out to Come On City. If Pep Guardiola goes through, does he go there?
Oh, for flip's sake, I didn't even think about that.
Although I don't see him going in for Semenyo. I don't think Semenyo doesn't strike me as a Pep type player.
Yeah, and not only that, listen,
Rodrigo does though.
I was gonna see Rodrigo is a Man City player
because they could go Rodrigo left and Doku right.
You know what that means? That means they're telling Shirky you got the keys to the number 10. You know, because remember, in my opinion,
it'd be Foden and Shirky.
Yeah, let's just hope Pep actually doesn't have this plan and he's just thinking about not retiring or leaving. Because you see, City squad right now. It's just their defense that I look at and go, it needs work. But you see, like their midfield and their attack, it is very, very good. And remember, if you get a Rodrigo at City, they can do the whole, Haaland's not playing, so we'll just figure it out between Marmoush and Rodrigo and all them thing there, false nine and whatever. Like, you know how they roll in it? They just do something mad.
Yeah.
So I don't want to see it.
Let me help these super before we move on to the next topic. Shout out to John Conway, says big up Cal, Matt, and Drifty. Come on,
big up John Conway.
Yourself, John. Shout out to Uncle Rod says Cal finally gets respect for his beard. Well, no, not if you watched the earlier show. Certain man was shading the beard still. Shout out to Ali says can't improve. Can't he improve young? We will regret if we don't. No, I hear that. Hey, shout out to Gene in the building.
We got Gene each and every time.
Gene.
Come on.
Happy birthday, Gene. This is for you.
Happy birthday, Gene.
Big up, Gene.
Happy birthday, Gene. Each and every time. Enough love to you and the family, Gene.
Question here. Cal, if we get Semenyo and we get Elise in the summer, what if we do it in sunglasses and robe?
Do you know, this is going to sound magic, Cal. I know you're not going to like me saying it. Do you know why that'll be so bittersweet? It's because I know what the succession plan is.
Don't say it then.
Yeah, but it's reality.
Yeah, but just don't say it.
Yeah, but it's reality, though.
I know, but you just don't need to say it. If it's reality, then we know, innit? You just don't need to say it.
Oh, you just want to act surprised when it happens. Oh my days, we got Elise. What? So a man's getting sold. What's going on here? I didn't expect this.
Yeah, yeah. I would. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think Semenyo and Elise will be the coldest. Like, it would be so cold. And it would show that our owners are thinking in the right way, but it just means that I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. But it's really making me feel sad, bruv.
Yeah, for real. Fonzie says, "What's the reverse of ambidextrous?" Because Cal got. I won't lie though. I'd rather see a limbless Cal on the wing over Gakpo at this point. Yeah, maybe my younger years, not now. Liam says Semenyo helping us with the homegrown quote as well. He does do that.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Eastwood says, guys, stop playing and give Drift a new contract. Hashtag free Drift.
We got Drift. You got to sign the terms, bro. I'm just saying. You got to sign the contract. What's the people don't get? Whoa, what do you mean? What, Drift's in contract negotiation? No, you might have taken the piss, bro. No, stop it, fam.
Sign the contract.
People, I just want to say one last thing. Drift is going nowhere. He will be back very, 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 very soon. How about that?
He'll be back soon, man. Don't worry about
Hundreds.
it. Big up to Eastwood says Semenyo will come because he knows he will get more playing time when Mo leaves for AFCON and outplay Gakpo on the left when Mo returns. I think he starts at Arsenal though as well.
Yeah, he does. I think he starts on the left.
Yeah. Shout out to D&J says, what would this mean for Chiesa? Me personally, I'd rather give him a chance if Baldy actually plays him. D&J, bro, we know what this means.
Yeah, D&DJ, you know what it is, bro.
Gone.
You know when you've known something from the beginning and you just wanted to kind of just pretend like it wasn't going to happen. Broski, the writing's been on the wall from Chiesa from when he first landed. Yeah. I've been done saying this, Cal. Cal, you know I've been so consistent with this.
Yeah.
For some strange reason, the manager does not rate him, and I genuinely believe it's because he wasn't a slot signing. I think Richard Hughes, who's got very good contacts in Italy, said this is an opportunistic signing. Remember they kept on talking about the buzzword, Cal? Opportunistic.
Yeah.
And then we get Chiesa. Come on, bro. Richard Hughes said, "Listen, I've got a winger. Utilize him. This is what I've got." And Slot looked at him and thought, nah, this ain't it, bruv. This ain't it. And that's just
shout out to Uncle Rod. I know we moved on for the conversation, but Uncle Rod makes a point. He just messaged me, said, tell Matt it's because Klopp never got the backing Slot did after winning the league. He never.
That's true. But I will say this though. You see what FSG have done behind the scenes in terms of like marketing and all them things there? It was nowhere near the levels of where we are now. We've just signed, and I say reportedly, not that I have inside information, that Liverpool have signed a 10-year deal with Adidas that's worth over let's just say it's worth a lot of money.
A
lot of money. So yeah.
That's why,
I'll
man,
say
gotta
that.
rate my team, man. So just gotta rate
FSG, man. The FSG are serious right now. They're moving mad. Still, they're moving mad.
They've always been
Maybe.
like this, though. They've always been
No,
like.
Kyle, let's not do that. They haven't.
Yeah,
They've had a couple of shaky moments.
yeah, I
Bro.
forgot you hate them, bro.
Oh, raw.
Says, "Oh, I forgot hashtag free Drifty. Drifty's free. Drifty's free." Shaz Alier says, "Cow curse just done. We getting Semenyo, guys. Raw. Is this a thing again?" He's like,
Now that cow curse was done and dusted ages ago.
haven't you learned from after last summer's big buys? Raw. The curse ain't back. We need a left winger. A hashtag justice for Chiesa. We have a left winger. We have a couple. Fonzie says, no wonder we haven't seen Drift. Cal mentioned the contract extension. Hashtag ban Cal. Hashtag crop topish. This is crazy.
That's mad, bro.
Ali says, Semenyo, Gahey, Jan, Summer, Bastoni, Wharton, Elise. Oh my days if we did that.
I'm not gonna lie. To have us, let's just say that that's the summer window after the summer we just had. I actually just think that like this can't be real. It's not real. I won't even accept that.
If we did that in the summer,
God, imagine
that summer and that January. Oh my goodness, it'd be crazy. It'd be crazy. Right, Matt. Speaking of summer, as things look, Konate might be leaving Liverpool in the summer on a free. However, he has come out and spoken about the contract situation, said that there's still negotiations, but nothing's been agreed and no contract has actually been offered. And there's also rumors and talks about Szobo being offered a new contract very soon as well.
Yeah.
Konate might be the more pressing matter, but just how important is tying Szobo down to a deal at the moment for Liverpool, considering teams will start lurking?
I start with Szobo first. Very, very integral, very, very important. Big up Dominic Szoboszlai. In fact, let me big up Dominic General Szoboszlai. Want to know why? Because now he's starting to really stamp his authority in games. He's trying to become a midfield general. You get what I'm trying to say? Broski, this midfielder took a lot of criticism. I remember I think big up Drift. I think Drift was maybe a bit more harsh on him, especially after the first season, because I kept on saying he had a good start to the season and he kind of fell off, but I wouldn't say it was a bad season. In his second season, imagine we won the league and people were still saying whether he still deserves to be where he is.
Well, remember, people were saying he'll be dropped for Verts.
Yeah, remember when we signed Verts, it was, hey, Szoboszlai, he ain't getting no game time in number 10 spot. I'm gonna be honest. Szoboszlai basically said, I think when we signed Verts, he took it personally. Do you remember do you know what's so mad? When we signed Verts, did you see him
and Salah
and Curtis Jones just gym flexing, like their man in the gym 24/7? I'm ready for the season.
Him and Salah reacted to someone saying that Szobo is going to be out of the team.
All right, so Salah made a joke online and put he's gonna take what shirt is Szoboszlai?
Number 8. It wasn't that. It wasn't that. It was.
It was, bro. Salah made a joke.
No, I think they reacted to.
No, you're talking about Szoboszlai interview where he was asked about it.
No. I think someone. I know what you're talking about, the interview, but I think someone said Vert's coming in, Szobo's going to be on the bench, and then I think Salah reacted to that saying, "Szobo, are you seeing this?" or something like that, and Szobo just put a laughing face or the eyes emoji.
Okay. I'm trying to think.
And that happened before the interview.
Yeah.
But remember, I kind of maintained from the very beginning. I said if Verts is playing, Szobo ain't getting dropped. It's going to be McAllister or Gravenberch who rotated out.
I said Szoboszlai will get his minutes. I said he'll get minutes. Listen, I'll say this year. Szoboszlai is a definition of just let the thing marinate, blood. You know, certain times people just get home. Sorry, people with my food allergies, but I know you'll get this. You know, you just want to get season the chicken, put like straight away and fling it. I don't know. You want to fry some chicken, but the best way to do that is season the chicken if you can.
Leave it overnight.
Leave it, let it marinate overnight, then go and fry that the next day. Yeah, then you get your chicken. Tastes way better. And this is the thing, as fans, I understand it. £60 million fee. It was a release clause, high hopes, high reputation. We want instant success. That's just natural from us fans. We all wanted it, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes you just got to give it time. You just have to give it time. And Szoboszlai is now in his third season. He's gone from reputation was he's had a very indifferent season. Second season was, yeah, he done good, but I don't know, man. I question him. Well, and then when we signed Verts 2, now he's undroppable. You see how when you give certain players time and how they can progress. Now, don't get me wrong, it could have went the other way for Szoboszlai, Cal. The pressure could have got too much and rare, but Cal, he is Liverpool captain material. He is showing everybody what it is to be a Liverpool player, and we definitely need to sign him up, Cal. Man City and Real Madrid are reportedly lurking, and I'll be honest with you, Cal.
Man City?
Yo, you haven't seen the reports?
He ain't going Man City.
Brother.
I'll be honest, I can kind of... No, he's not actually.
Hold on, wait. You don't think City would make a play for Dominic Szoboszlai?
I don't think he'd go there.
But I'm gonna say this once. Who's Pep's number 2, blood? Yeah, Pep. And Pep. Linders. You're telling me he's not looking at the way how they're playing, going, you see Dominic Szoboszlai, bro. You see how you want to play. You can cheat. Pep, you see how you want to do all this, the ticky-tacky stuff. All right, we get Szoboszlai. We don't even need to use a DM. Guy mad. Bro, I'm telling you. You're telling me if Szoboszlai wouldn't go to Man City or Man City wouldn't want Szoboszlai?
No.
Cal, I promise you, he will be one of the greatest cheat codes to City for how they want to play right now.
He might be. We would never sell to City.
Oh my gosh, Cal, I don't think you understand how the game works, mate. I promise you. I promise you, mate. If Dominic wants to go Man City and force our hand, I think we would unfortunately fold. I hate to say it, Cal.
Nah. I'm certain on this one, but
Carl, please, you know how football works. Did you ever think Van Persie would go to Man United?
yeah, we're not soft.
Be honest,
like,
Carl. Be honest. Did you ever think it?
We're not soft like that, though.
Did you ever think Trent would go Real Madrid? Did you ever see Coutinho go and Barca? You know, like this.
Yeah, I did.
Fair. But you know, like there's certain things you're like, I didn't think
the bugger would have done it in a better way.
Here's one. I never thought Messi would ever leave Barca. Like just ever, bro. Like
That's
ever.
cool.
Yeah.
I didn't think we'd get Verts.
I understand that. What I'm saying is though, Cal, we can't just rule it out. It's not very. I think it's possible, but right now in your mind it's not probable. But it's still possible though, Cal.
No, not to Man City.
All right. Well, Real Madrid have also been linked to him. The point is, Cal, the Sharks are starting to lurk, and there's a reason why. They understand what we have, and we have to sign him up immediately.
Real Madrid scares me.
Yeah.
The Real Madrid link, that one scares me.
I'm surprised you're not scared about City, you know.
No, I'm not scared about City.
Who in Man City's midfield is dynamic, Cal?
You wouldn't see anyone is really.
This is what I'm saying.
We just wouldn't sell to Man City though. After what they tried with the Diaz and Alvarez stuff last season.
I'm not trying to force him to Man City. I want to make that abundantly clear. I'm just saying I don't trust him. I never have trusted them. And the way how football is in today's game, I will never rule out any player going anywhere. I've learnt my lesson over the years, Carl. I will never sit here and say categorically he would just never go there. I can't sit here and say that, you know. I've just got to be honest. When you have a player of good talent, they can go anywhere, bro.
No, I hear what you're saying. I just don't see that.
I don't think he goes, but I'm not ruling it out. But yeah, he's too important, Carl. He's too important. Let me ask you about
the new contract.
Do you think he signs, or do you think that we could be in a bit of trouble because of where we are right now?
When does the contract end? Did we sign him up? Was it 5 or 6 years we signed him up for?
I'll check now. Chat, what's that name of is it Sport Track?
It runs until 2030. Oh no, sorry, no. That's the renewal we're trying to do. Sorry.
What's that website that Jamie always
he
uses?
said-
Is it
so,
Sport?
yeah, Sport Track. He signed a 5-year deal in 2023.
So it's till 2028. So he's got 3 years left.
But no, it'll be
2.5.
Yeah. So in
Yeah.
the summer he'll be down to 2 years.
I say get that deal done, signed before the end of the year. You know why? What players do is if they get down to 2 years, they sometimes use in that second to last year. I'm gonna analyze and see what's happening around the club. You kind of want to you want him to sign it out before then. Do you get what I'm saying? You don't want to give him any time to think about we just need to sign him up, Carl.
Yeah.
McAllister's in the same boat, right? Is it? Did they send us?
The fact that the McAllister stuff's gone really quiet doesn't fill me with a lot of confidence.
Because I heard Grav. They're speaking to Grav. I thought they're speaking to Grav and Soboslai. I haven't heard much stuff about McAllister. If I'm being honest.
About McAllister.
Chat just quickly. Yeah, chat just quickly. Have you heard much about McAllister? Because the headlines I've seen have been Gravenberch and Soboslai. Like me and Cal saying, maybe we've missed something. I think I might have seen one loose article, but it didn't fill me with much like optimism. Man said Matt can go. I'll be real. His legs are gone. You know.
I don't think his legs are gone, but they are going. He's played a lot of football in the last few years.
Yeah, but bro, McAllister's only been with us for 2 seasons. A man is saying his legs are gone.
No, remember what he did with Argentina, bro? He barely.
No, but could you imagine? This is when I know. As much as I rate McAllister, he could never be in a Klopp system for 4 or 5 years. You see, like Genie Henderson and them man there, yeah, them man there are built different.
Yeah,
McAllister's not like that. He's not like that. But he's a different type of footballer, though, isn't it?
Yeah. All right. Ibou. We're in November now, Matt.
Yeah.
You're looking bleak, isn't it?
It is, but he did have something to say. I'm trying to find the quote.
Let me ask you a question, Matt. If we knew Ibou wasn't going to sign a new deal, would you sell him in January or would you keep him until the end of the season?
Keep him until the end of the season. Because who are you getting to replace him in this short
Let's say it's Mark Gay. Let's say we can get Mark Gay.
No, it don't make sense. No, it don't make sense. Don't make sense. Because Mark Gay needs a bedding in period as well. Can't just throw in Mark Gahey from the jump in the middle of a season.
What about Mark Gahey and Schlotterbeck?
All that changed to a defense in January. No top team does that, bro.
I know.
Like you want to have a settled defense for the majority of the season. You're gonna now mash up with the defense that's already mash up, and you want to add in players. And then try and get them used to the system, or as you lot would say, the slight out the lack of system.
Yeah,
you
right.
must hate us, Cal. You must hate us. I can't lie, bro. Big up Dean. You must hate us, bro. You must hate us, bro. I can't lie, bro.
Says, why do you hate me?
Big up Dean, man. Because, bro, here's what Ibou said. Yeah, it's clear we think about it. This is about his current situation, but what's complicated is that we can say everything because there's a lot being said in the media. And sometimes I see things and I'm like, oh my God. And it gets me into trouble with the Liverpool fans, even though they don't know all the ins and outs. Anyway, I hope and I know that in any case, the most important thing is that I am happy. And then someone says, question, you might announce your future soon. And he goes, we'll see. In any case, we hope so. I don't know, bro. I'm not saying Kanai is irreplaceable. He's not. I don't think he's Virgil van Dijk level. He's not. I just think people in the Liverpool fan base, not all, some, underappreciate what we have. I think to find a Virgil, a unicorn defender, one of the best defenders to ever play the game, some people say the best. You know what I'm saying? I'll even put that question out there. You're not going to find that.
Got another quote from Ibou here. It says, I've seen a lot of things in the press recently. I don't know where it's coming from. My agents are continuing discussions with Liverpool. I hope my decision will be made very soon so I can announce it.
Yeah.
Is that a good or a bad thing though?
Remember
with January coming up, he could just be like, I saw what happened to Trent. I ain't gonna drag this out. I'm leaving in the summer, you man.
I'm gonna be positive. I think he actually stays. You know, I think he stays. Something tells me he stays. I don't know why. I think the noise has changed a little bit.
I hope he stays, because if he goes, bro, the amount of centre backs we need to buy is scary.
And here's another thing. You see how Ibou's been putting out fires from when Trent was there. You see Mark Guehi, for people that think Mark Guehi is just going to suddenly come in and just be better than Ibou or something. Nah, you're going to be in for a rude awakening, you know. Because you see when Mark Guehi realizes he ain't got Tyreek Mitchell there, and he ain't got structure in front of him.
And Lacroix,
Mark Guehi's going to be like
Lacroix
this.
next to him as well. Lacroix next to him as well.
You know, Mark Guehi speaks softly as well. Like, not like he speak like he'll probably be like, "Where do you is it like this in every single game that you look like? Is there no the CDMs don't screen the back four? Is it yeah, because you know Tariq, he's normally he's there, in it. But I noticed Kirkes he's all about
Kirkes is on the penalty spot.
Bro, I promise you.
Defending the corner, why is Kirkes on their penalty spot? Like,
all I'm saying is Guehi better learn how to do aura defending, because he's gonna need it.
Bro. So I'm gonna ask you then, one word answer, Matt. Ibou, does he stay or does he go?
Stays. What about you?
I think he goes.
You think he goes?
Yeah. But I hope I want him to stay. I want him to stay so much.
So in the last 2 years, we would have lost one of our first choice centre back and our first choice right back. A man are thinking that this is normal.
Yeah.
Have you seen that meme where you got that guy where he's like he walks near the end of a cliff and he like drinks something when he's doing all that?
Yeah.
That's how I feel right now, bro.
Yeah. He goes,
Yeah, like this is supposed to be a Liverpool rebuild, but it's a Liverpool distract. Like it's just going, we're going mad. I don't know. I don't want to see that, bro. But losing Ibou and Trent in 2 consecutive seasons, like, bro, man. Obviously, it maybe it was always going to happen, but that's a lot to fix in a short space of time and act like it's okay. I'll be honest with you.
I hear it.
So,
final topic before we finish with super chats.
Yeah,
Alisson Becker is returned to training this week, it seems.
Bad boy.
Now, am I right in saying who did Alisson get injured against? What game was it? Was it the Palace game? No, it wasn't.
Remember that's Philly came on, didn't he?
So hold on. Was it Champions League?
Frankfurt. No, that was Isak.
So after we played Crystal, because
was it Gala? Oh, it was.
Yeah,
was that the same game? Isak got injured.
No,
remember, Isak came on for half time.
No, Isak got injured Frankfurt game. Remember, Ibou did a bit
Oh
of
my
madness
days, I'm
and-
going mad. Sorry, people. I know what people are gonna do. Oh, you're trying to say they're the same. Galatasaray, Frankfurt. Yeah.
Now, is this coincidental that our losing streaks coincided with Alisson being out of the team, or is that just coincidence?
I think it's coincidence, bro. Not even Alisson could save everything, bro.
Do you think he's come straight back into the starting 11? Because I think Mamardashvili's been good.
I think that's really deserved to stay there, but I think the team, I think they're gonna put Alisson back in goal. Although I call me a madman, I've been happy with Dashvili. The distribution needs a bit of work, but everything else I've been good with. But Alisson's a world-class goalkeeper. He's the best in the world, in my opinion. So if he's the best, then you have to play him. My worry is, though, I don't know if we should bring him back straight away. So you said it might be back for Forest, is it? That's what they're saying, yeah?
No, I don't think he'll be back. I just know.
So it might be the you got the PSV and then you've got West Ham.
Yeah, it might be the West Ham game.
I say give him another week of rest, you know. You
But
know what? It's like Ali, bruv. Ali will do a long throw and then all of a sudden, like his pinky toes dislocated or something.
Yeah.
You know what Ali's
he's
like?
So unlucky with injuries.
Yeah, like, bruv, he's the greatest. In fact, he's one of the greatest goalkeepers the Premier League's ever seen. But unfortunately, the reality is he is injury prone for a goalkeeper. That's me being honest. He is injury prone. Remember, me and Drift had this debate one time off camera, like for time. And yeah, they got Drift. Like, bro, we love Ali. Just I hate to say it, but he's injury prone.
Yeah, he is. Very unlucky with injuries. Right, Matt, let's help you super. Shout out to Davison Quesada for the super chat. Big up yourself, Davison.
Big up, man.
Fonzie says, Cal, congrats on your work while Valentina's win. By the way, Fonzie, I know you made jokes, bro, but brother Jamie will probably beat me up real bad.
That's Jamie's work wife. We got to be consistent with that.
That's
Jamie's work wife, bro.
I am stepping on Jamie's toes when it comes to Valentina. I ain't even gonna run joke on that one. Eastwood says, Matt, say the quote again about the chicken.
Well, about the marinating thing.
Yeah.
Bro, hey, listen, it's there, blood. Just rewind the video, blood.
AJ Knows Ball says breaking. So Bosley has said yes to Man City. Fabrizio Sanders. Yeah, if he actually goes Man City now, that clip's gonna live forever, innit?
100.
Big up Ram, as always. Go and subscribe to Ram's channel. Says I can officially say
Ram.
I'm vindicated about Szobo. Facts. Yeah, we've taken
Ram's had stocks in Szobo. Like I said, because Ram, big up Ram. He's a big advocate for like German football. Like Ram does watch a lot of Bundesliga. So big up Ram.
Yeah. Shout out to Eastwood. Says, like I told you guys, some players watch the show. Also goes and say, I met a few players towards the end of last season and did drop the channel. Trust some watch the show of #FreeDrift. Shall I be honest with you? Big up yourself, Eastwood. I actually don't want to know which players do and don't watch the show because I think it might subconsciously change how I speak.
No, I do. I want to know, fam. I want to know. No, Eastwood, send man a DM or something so man know, innit?
Yeah, I don't think I want to know.
No, because I want to cook them. I want to cook them. No, I'm joking.
I know one player who watches stuff that we do.
I know one player. But Eastwood, drop me a DM just so but yeah,
you said send it to Matt. Shall I tell you why I don't want to know? Because subconsciously it might make me change the way I speak about the player, and I just want to be fair and objective to everyone.
Listen, bro, I'll be so honest with you. Big up the Liverpool players that do watch this content. If you're watching right now, yeah, nothing but respect to each and every one of you. But if you have a bad game, I'm gonna cook you. It's just part of the game. I've got to do my job in it. And nothing but love and respect to each and every one of you. It's never personal. I would never take it too far and start going mad. But I just want us to be consistent. You see how the players are consistent and what they do? We'll do the same thing over here. That's why. But Cal, that's one of the reasons why I think they watch the channel, because we are honest. We don't go too far though. We're honest. We're just honest people. We're honest brothers. You know them ones.
Football Gospel says you've never been fair and objective about Bobby, Cal. I plead the fifth. Ambient says Nagelsmann, lads, thoughts. I mean, he's getting the best out of Verts, isn't he? So. Still no, I'm not a big Nagelsmann fan like that. I'll be honest with you.
Nagelsmann's a good coach, you know.
He is a good coach. I'm just not a massive Nagelsmann fan.
I think it's more the man management aspect that I would worry a bit, because there was some stuff about, like when he was at Bayern, he was doing all pillar talking them thing.
No, someone was messing him about.
No, it's Nagelsmann.
No, it was Nagelsmann. Yeah, but
remember he's chatting to the missus as a reporter or something.
Yeah,
allegedly.
No, she was actually a reporter. So yeah.
Oh, okay, we can say that then.
Yeah. No,
I don't know. Like, it's a bit mad.
Yeah,
it's a bit mad.
I don't need that.
Man's just got when your missus is asking you how your day was, listen, just tell her the straight A to B. I had a great day, man. Work was good. Man ain't got to go into detail, blood.
Yeah, he would dash a bucket of water over as soon as she gets in to see if she's got a wire, bro. Where is it? Where is the wire?
How was your day, babe? Yeah, I talked. Listen, I'm so sick and tired of that Leroy Sané, man. He pisses me off, bro. I swear to God.
Yeah, you never guess what Mane clapped him in the face, and I was
I see Mane uppercut him. Yeah, just I tried to tell Mane, but he wouldn't know it.
I've got to find him. But
I've got to. Obviously, but Mane's my guy, so I had to make it. You know what I'm saying? Man, I had to make it look correct in that. Could you imagine what he was saying to his partner, though?
It'd be crazy.
He's releasing the trade secrets and that.
More crazy that she goes and spreads that.
I think, do you know what it is? I think you telling your partner something in confidence, if that's your partner,
it's crazy.
You should be able to trust your partner. I think for your partner to then go and
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's guy. I'm not gonna lie, that's guy mad.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Matt, I'm gonna wrap up there, bro. Have you got anything coming up on your channel?
Probably have some FIFA stuff at some point this week before the week's out. And yeah, I'll let the people know when that is. I know people have been asking for it, and they're like, Matt, you can't just do one little show and then just like disappear. I haven't disappeared. There will be some stuff on the channel, I promise you. So yeah, man, I'll make sure that gets patterned. And also, when the Premier League starts up, look out for some other content that will be done as well. So I don't want to give anything away. Like how I didn't give anything away when you guys didn't know about the civil war thing. In fact, just quickly, I want to speak about that just quickly. Big up again to everyone that represented, and also to the people that didn't. I understand those people. I'm not gonna say names. Those people that obviously wanted to be on the show, and it was a lot for me to kind of sort out. But big them up and stay tuned, because you know me, I'm a madman.
Sorry.
And now
Indie Bomber.
Oh, Indie.
All right, so
Go on.
The exclusive Antoine Semenyo and Miles Lewis-Skelly update. Richard Hughes, the Liverpool sporting director, is in direct negotiation with old club Bournemouth for the last 2 months for Semenyo. Liverpool are, in capitals, only favourites to sign Semenyo in January. Arsenal don't have cash flow problems to sign Semenyo, but are close to the FFP limit without player sales under UEFA's squad cost ratio rule. Miles Lewis-Skelly could be sold to sign new players.
So Liverpool is there and Skelly sold. Nah, don't see that. Liverpool's there, but I don't see Skelly being sold at all. At all. But we're there, and rightly so.
So it looks like it's gonna play out, bro.
And rightly so. Yeah, man. What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was even saying. But anyways, yeah, big up the people them that's there. Go check it out, people who haven't watched it. Big up to all the content creators that could make it. For the others who couldn't make it, don't worry, I got you. Ain't forgotten. Big you guys up each and every time. Check out my channel. There will be more content. And yeah, we keep it moving.
We do indeed. People, if you haven't already, do smash the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Be going on Monty's channel. I'll just redirect. It won't be for now though. So I'm sure there's other stuff you can watch in the meantime. Let me just go and redirect. I don't even know who's set up.
Who's live right now? Yeah, who's live? Let me see.
Yeah, let me see who's live.
Chat. Listen, chat. Oh yeah, chat. Silly of us not to make. We're not flipping. Don't obviously forget this Saturday, 3 p.m. Watch along on Big Up. You know what time it is, people. Liverpool versus Nottingham Forest. Make sure you tune in, people. And we'll have a preview, most likely either on Thursday, if not Friday latest, but it should be Thursday. So make sure you stay tuned for that as well. Yeah,
hopefully a very special Forest fan.
Yeah, 100.
One of the biggest trolls on the internet.
Yeah, probably the biggest troll.
Yeah, but it might be the biggest and most shameless. I can't lie.
I think so.
All right, let me see who's live. We can redirect.
Who's live now? Oh, fam's on alive. Pick them up.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, our brother's alive. Dean's there. D's there. Joey's there. Specs is there. Hey, Specs, where were you earlier on?
No, he did message me. Me and Specs.
Oh, fair. Specs, Hooks is there. So yeah, big. I say we to them, man, there, you know.
Yeah.
Big up fam zone.
So guys, when you go over there, just do Kopish raid.
Kopish raid. Make sure people Kopish raid, man.
Fam zone. And yes, I'll be over on Monty's channel around midnight for the Liverpool therapy show as well. People, it's been another one in the books. Let us know your comments below. Smash the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Till we see you again. Oh, hold on. Eastwood said there were 4 of them. 1 is no longer with the club. Interesting.
Yeah, Eastwood, do me a favor. Please DM me, my bro. Actually, really, I'm just, you know what it is? I'm intrigued, innit? I will never say nothing. I won't say nothing though. Eastwood, 100%. I won't say nothing. But please DM me, my bro. I'm just intrigued, innit?
I was lying. I want to know now as well. Still.
Yeah, I would never say nothing though. You see, because there's certain things that them, as much as I love the people, them we can't say certain things for certain reasons. Do you know what I mean? So certain things can't be said in it. So yeah, man.
Big up to DNJ. Said big up to Clive as well. My bridging Clive.
Eastwood, have I got you on Twitter, bro? I think I have anyway.
Yeah, big up to Twitter Clive as well. Big up to my bridging Clive in Norwood as well.
Big up Clive.
Yeah, indeed, big up Clive. People, until we see you again. Stay safe, stay blessed. We're Kopish, right, people. Take care.
Big up. Eastwood, let man know, you know. Let man know.